I
Previously
accept.
on Alan Wake, something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to write a horror story that came true.
I'll bring her back.
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Alan?
I saved Alice, then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
I can't believe it.
I had a disturbing feeling of deja vu. I had no idea why I was here or where I had been before this moment. But something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
All right.
Are you staying long, Mr. I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with...
I'm just standing here. This is not a conversation.
Are you on your own, or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Full frontal birth without warning, crowning to extraction. Yeah, that might get you banned. All right, so we can see outside.
I couldn't leave. The eerie feeling.
The darkness is all around.
Stronger.
Thank you for the alert, Craft. The Andersons aren't
Do me a favor, Sonny.
really here.
I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
I want the clock.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I've heard. Have to beat the men's restroom. Ooh.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it. This is not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
Miro was
I didn't
here.
understand Zane's message. and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure.
Yeah, the fact that you're still stuck here. Well, we've got a gun and a flashlight at least. Also, the fucking trough. The worst kind of bathroom. Thomas Zane, aka Don't Call Me Max Payne.
What the hell was that?
Day had become night. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure that will happen momentarily. How do I get this? How do I get this clock? Unless I'll be forced back there. There you go. Okay, we're right into it, huh? Ow. Good God. Dodge. Nice dodges. Oh, okay, we're not dead. So somehow we're not dead. All right, that escalated quickly.
What the hell was that?
I've been to bathrooms that have no stalls with doors, so you have to shit in front of everyone. At least people are not just gonna walk in front of a stall for the most part, if they have any common sense.
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
But the trough is basically like the most extreme eyes to the front example. Oh, that hurt. I want the clock. Give me the clock. This might be a bad decision. Let's battery up. I think we're dead. Oh, the jukes. The jukes are real. Let's not. Gotta walk down the thing and make it awkward eye contact with them. No, you just look for feet when you get to the stalls. Hopefully the you know, the walls don't go out at the bottom. Yeah, if I know there are no doors, I would just look for feet.
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
I heard that at the last second. Actually, wait. Oh, you bitch. Alright, we're good. We're good. Clutch juke. That was pretty fortunate.
I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds slippery stone was thrown away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. I had to go on. She was startled by the phone. The GPS system was working. expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards Zane?
Flashlight. Not that kind of game. But I will take a flare gun. I think that's a classic case of seeing what you want to see, Rude. It's a big old pack of batteries.
Something had shifted again. The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
Yeah, because we were out in the woods.
The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him. He cracked bone and crushed muscle. It oozed hate. It wanted to bury him.
Man, this is almost more horror than the actual game. Already. But I guess the assumption is that you've played the game already. Oh, it's just says but a flesh wound. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. What? Oh, I get hit by this. Bastard. Oh, and I immediately die.
Something had shifted again. The dark
Thank you,
place was playing
Sumiko, and a
tricks
party
on
of
me.
6.
It wouldn't stay still.
Hope you had a lovely rest of your stream, and welcome to everyone else. Hope you all enjoyed Breath of the Wild. We are playing Alan Wake Remastered here. For those that don't know, I am V. Or if you really want to use my first name, I'm Matt. I'm a variety streamer. I tend to focus on, I would say, games. My whole kind of thing is I like to try and focus on graphical quality and production value to a degree, to the point that I can. Because I'm an idiot and don't put myself on screen. Yes, production value. I don't think I could have done that any better. Or worse. Better than mine. But yeah, I try to focus on production value, audio video quality, and presenting the best way I can, because that's generally what I know. I have a small obsession with computers and hardware and stuff like that, so I try to put that to work in my streams. Here, let me pause this so I don't get destroyed again. Anybody from my stream, if you don't already follow Sumiko-chan, you should probably do that. So wonderful streamer. And you do it well? Sometimes. And I'm totally giving off a horrible vibe, but I also have to step away for a minute. It's just a comedy of errors at this point. I will be right back in a couple of minutes. As soon as I kill off this round of people. All right. These dudes are going to ambush over here. Can I just bail out of here? Does this work?
Everything I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't.
There we go.
Hello. I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying.
You must face yourself. Follow.
Oh.
The GPS system was supposed to lead me to Zane, but the shifts were interfering with it. I had to keep trying.
Yes, that is the priority. Because she is super supportive about me streaming, and not everyone, not everyone would be. Must keep her happy, man. Odin Anderson. The All-Father. The trickiest geriatric and with the wittiest gimmick. The deranged patriarch with the trademark tangent. Crazy like a fox? Dig? The enduringly popular star of the hit reality series, Barry Wheeler presents New Tricks for Old Gods. Blasts out his laser masterpiece, guaranteed to please gourmands everywhere. Moonshine is What's for Dinner is available in all fine bookstores. Also available modestly priced, limited edition with annotations and commentary by Barry Wheeler. Phlegm fans, take note. Coming soon as an audiobook. True, not everyone understands streaming. Yeah, some people view it as a waste of time. So, yeah, thankful she's accepting of that. You could also make the argument if she wasn't, or, why would you get married to somebody? All of these things. But that's what she said. He has to say. That's what she said. He has to say, or he doesn't get a meal. So that's a good theory, Rude. However, I do the vast majority of the cooking in the house, too. In return, she does pretty much all the laundry. So, compromises and trade-offs and all of those things. I am the chef. When I said thank you for going to the store, she said her response was, as long as you keep cooking, I'll go to the store. Sometimes. My joke has been thwarted by my lack of knowledge. Yes, by not knowing the intimate details of my life. How could you not?
The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great
Chef V.
reached down and scooped it up. Unstable.
I don't know. I can make a lot of things when I have the time, but for the majority, it's I try to focus on meals that are simple to make because, work mainly. So I gotta have dinner ready and planned out, by the time I'm done with work for the day. I must infiltrate the V household and learn their every move. Oh shit, that was supposed to be on Notepad. You're writing notes. Kraft says he has cameras in my house. I'm basically, I'm basically gonna be bankrupt for when one of you two decide to take me for all I'm worth. Sarah Breaker, Bright Fall's finest, the red-hot cop chick with lightning-fast boomstick. Her debut book, The Only Girl in the Bookhouse, delves deep into the double life of having a successful law enforcement career while being involved in a secret society. How does Daddy's Little Trooper fit into an old-fashioned fraternity? Yes, for everything you're worth, 36 beers. It's less than that now, I can assure you. Okay, let's, I've been trying to share a lot of them when I can. Because having 39 bottles of beer in the house is temptation for me. And birds. Man, they're really not messing around with this shit. I just blind dodged that. Nice. Like, I do have a flashbang, but I don't want to use it. Probably should, though. Go from having like way too much in terms of equipment in the base game to like needing to use everything. I would almost say that was pretty challenging. But they do reward you with a lot. All right, onward we go. Gotta go, V. Keep flashing them bad guys. You know I will.
Where are you? Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deeper. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
Cue all the lights going out.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. It was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
Alright, so I gotta constantly just expect people behind me. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay, we're still alive. Somehow. I say about to not be. Oh! Nope, 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 nope. I don't know how I touched that. What are those dudes? Why are they affected by the light? So one of the central concept is the what's referred to as the dark presence, which is what's causing all of this. What exactly it is not quite, explained. It's just kind of an evil or supernatural entity. But those are just normal townsfolk that were corrupted and referred to now as the Taken. So mechanic-wise, they all have essentially a shield. That's what you're seeing as I'm shining the light on them. Essentially, we're shield breaking and then shooting them. If we're going to simplify it completely.
I remember this. This happened before we found Barry.
Oh, more stuff. Recharge. Also, the words that are appearing is part of the whole portion of the story where this is all his writing. So it's almost like he's writing in weapons and ammo for you to use. He being your character, Alan Wake. Also, this is what he's writing too. But in contrast to the base game, the writing is a little more fucked up. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by these. Oh. I don't have a flare. This is gonna hurt if this hits me. Oh, you... Was almost in the clear. Yeah, we need to not get hit by that. But you can also see the circle closing. That's kind of the indicator of health. So when that circle closes all the way, it means it takes the shield off. Or in this case, it destroys whatever is corrupted by the darkness. Still alive, but barely. So this is equal parts, recapping portions of the game. Like, all the areas that I've been to so far are snippets within Bright Falls, which is where the base game is set.
I had to find the key to get the door open.
Of course. Oh, great. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. That's not... Should be safe. As long as you have some sort of object between you and whatever's being hurtled at you, you're generally good.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed. Wait, I got the door open. Run for it.
So we had to replay the memory of what happened during the game in order to get the door open. It's a weird little touch. The man, the myth, the legend, Barry Wheeler. Our agent. Barry Wheeler, the literary agent with a constant ailment. The frantic sidekick with the hectic rhetoric. The owner of the most fashionable jacket ever made and the author of the indispensable guide to would-be agents everywhere, Blood from a Rock. When the Goose Starts Gold Bricking. Presents a new collection of short fiction by Alan Wake. Included are classics like Errand Boy, as well as numerous mortifyingly clumsy early works buried deep in the disappeared writer's files. Never intended for publication? That's not the Wheeler way. Get yours now. So the fiction here is that Barry is, now that Wake has disappeared from the world, Barry's just selling his works. I like the distorted reality that this is going for.
It was changing, twisting, out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit.
Asshole.
Talking about yourself.
The shifts were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire. I would have to find my way out of here on my own.
Does the flashlight ever run out of battery? So like normal, just walking around like this, no. But if I, the equivalent of aiming down sight, if I do this, which is focusing the light, as you can see, that burns your battery gauge. Which also takes the it takes the enemy shields off quicker, but obviously it's a trade-off between, you know, preserving your battery and all of that. Actually, wait for it. Nice. No, I don't want to use that one yet. I feel like I'm going to get attacked again, so I'm going to try to keep the flashlight down. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello. Hey, can we not? Oh, this is stupid. Why'd I do that? That was stupid. I shouldn't have lit the flare, as that triggered all of the
shifts
traps.
were getting more severe. I wasn't sure if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire. I would have to find my way out of here on my own.
Okay, that's a better start. We'll try and focus the light as soon as they all jump in again. Which is about right here. Ow. That's exactly what I didn't need to get hit by. Can you not, dude? Oh, come on. Walk into the light, you idiot. There we go. No, this is stupid. Ow. Worth it. We might just have to trigger some of these. I feel like we're going to get attacked again. We're going to need to run back through here. 100% getting attacked again. You know, I like this little area. This is pretty different than most of the things in the actual game. A little more dynamic than some of the original portions of things.
Zane left me a page. He was trying to help me.
Tremor, Scream, bestseller, friend. Friend.
Yowza!
Barry?
Hey, bestseller! Looking good!
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else you see here. Maybe even you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good catch, Al.
Okay.
He's got a point.
Look, I gotta get going. The GPS...
GPS, yeah, I know. Follow the signal. Got it. So, anywho, I'm here to help you out, pal. The thing is, you need to get a grip, right?
You nag the way the real Barry does. You know that?
Well, hey, you know, be fair. It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
I don't think you're annoying.
Ah, baby, relax, it's cool. Just try to stay on the ball here. You need to do what Zane tells you. He's been here for ages. He's like the expert. Anyway, if this is insane, and it's all from your mind, what's that say about you?
Fine, enough. I can't believe I was actually happy to see you.
Oh, come on. Don't shit a shitter, Al. deep down, you're always happy to see me. Can't lie to yourself, know what I'm saying?
I must be a sucker for punishment.
You? No, really? And I always thought you went out of your way to avoid trouble.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Just giving us improved flashlights. There's the lantern, then there's the heavy-duty lantern, which is the last or most powerful flashlight. You don't often get those until pretty late in the game, so just kind of shows the difficulty of what they're throwing at you.
I think the signal's pointing towards that thing in the distance.
Yeah, that'd be the Biltmore Sawmill.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know anything you don't. So why don't you ask yourself that? Huh? Maybe you saw a sign for it back in the real world. Or maybe it's the sawmill, because I said it's the sawmill, and now you can't get it out of your head.
Fantastic.
Boom. I don't know if I want to do boom. Well, now we want to do boom.
Barry.
I think that first one was just to show me. So boom means flashbang. Boom, fireworks, fireworks. Time to run. Ooh, almost didn't see you. I think the fireworks reveal everybody who's around and makes them non-shadows. Okay. Actually, tools. Definitely want. Ow. Yeah, I see them now. Pump action shotgun. Sure. No idea if it's actually better or not. No, no, no. Alright, anything else we need to have? Tools. See off in the distance. Boom. Hold off on that one. feel like fireworks are going to be needed right here. I can hear them. Oh, that really didn't work? Oh, come on. What, did I get hit in the back? Or something thrown at me? They've definitely stepped it up since over the base game in terms of difficulty, which I'm good with.
Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh. They were here. They were.
Come on, closer, closer, closer. So we can reveal them with a normal flashlight, though. They're just harder to see. I was thinking that we had to use the fireworks in order to just reveal them. We're back cleaning my turtle's filters. Well, good luck with that. That doesn't, from the way you're wording it, it sounds not so much fun, but hey, it's for the turtle, so. Necessity. Sorry, I hear you. Oh, we spawn more people. Let's just do that. We also have some flare gun shots that we could use, but haven't absolutely needed to yet. Yeah, we have 6 shots. Oh, fuck. Why did I do that? I hear him out there. Lots of booms. Nice. Chain reaction. Wasn't necessarily what I was trying to do, but let's just do this then. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Oh, like there's another one behind me, maybe? Whew. Checkpoint. Man. Well, that was certainly a
you're gonna have to make
a riot.
Across here. I'm thinking the solution probably has something to do with those words.
Really?
Thanks, Barry.
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Your insight is staggering.
Oh, I know.
Turrets. So you guys wouldn't happen to be sneaking up on me, would you?
This is the way things should be. I give advice, and you follow. That's when things go right. You get up to something on your own, that's when the trouble starts.
That's horseshit.
Al, I'm not saying anything you haven't come up with first. Big mint, remember?
This kind of thing could drive a man insane.
No! This is great! And it's probably therapeutic for you, too.
Nice. I mean, he's right. It is all in Wake's mind. You know what? I totally forgot to read that. Cynthia Weaver, Lady of the Light. Cloud of gloom in the well-lit room. Excuse me. Tongue twisters. Weaver's difficult and uncompromising life is illuminated in Cynthia Weaver, Carrying the Torch, an enlightening and occasionally harrowing biography by Ellen Adams, who was an intern at the Bright Falls Record under Weaver's editorship. We don't even need any of this stuff. Fair enough.
Wake's own words, littering the landscape. His books common and discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned against him. Trash. Just cheap trash.
I had seen weird transmissions of myself before, but not like this. The version of myself I saw now sounded insane. Like a demented storyteller who was out to torment and destroy his protagonist.
Yeah, I think we need all the flare gun ammo we can possibly get. And if we do have to use one, I'll just fire it off and come back for it. Any secrets? Oh. Okay, well. So now the birds are replaced with books. Interesting choice. No, please don't. I'm just gonna aim up here.
Al, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words.
Shut up, Barry. Ow. Oh boy. You know what? Should we just fire a flare through here? I'm almost wondering if that would be better. Just light off everything at once.
Al, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
I mean, they are, but it definitely makes it a lot easier to navigate through here. Yeah, we don't need to deal with that. At least not the vast... Oh, come on. Well, I didn't need those batteries anyway.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up through the ground, flickering madly and spitting spark. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill.
So what you're saying is I'm about to get ambushed.
Okay, this is just too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head.
I mean, thankfully, they're all just getting revealed. Ah. It's like kind of a minefield, except for it only works on them. Ah. If anything, I should just keep running. Flare, come on. The rest of them are not worth it. Boom. Thank you to that light. Yeah, we don't have to... We don't have to dispatch every single enemy, which is quite nice. Tor Anderson, the god of thunder, the boozing geezer with the anger and the hammer. Come one, come all, face the age of murder and storm. Discovered by Barry Wheeler, this fresh new voice from a bygone era suggests new and innovative solutions to old problems. Don't you dare leave your bookstore without the best-selling self-help book. You're all nails to me. Forward by Barry Wheeler. Wheels, red box. I don't know what that one over there says. Enemies.
You need to get that door open before you can get into the warehouse. That's the way forward.
If I'm making this up, why is it so complicated?
Because you're a complicated man, and no one understands
Shut your
you.
mouth.
But I'm talking.
Barry.
What a jerk. Asks questions, then... Oh, wheels. What? Okay, that car is just damaged now? Get in the car.
Make sure you don't bite your tongue out. Ow, you drive like a maniac. Wearing your seatbelt now.
I guess the goal is to just not get hit by them while shining light on the other cars.
Right to the great junkyard in the sky.
There you go, you're stuck. Oh, that was a bad time to do that. Run! Oops. So I'm pretty sure it can't ram through that, but... You know. Wait, where'd it go? Alright, dodging a car didn't really work very well. Alright, well, I'm committed now to making sure this stupid thing dies. There we go. Full health, we already have a pump action. I mean, I guess maybe I was supposed to not even have to worry about the other cars, but... I was gonna say, theoretically that thing can't hit me, but... Ow. Those can, though. Oh. See, these are more dangerous than the other cars. Yeah, let's not... Yeah. I will pass on the haunted tractor. Well, that was certainly interesting. Also, definitely more fun that way. Didn't think we'd actually be able to bring the vehicle inside. Oh, there's 2 ways to get up here. Okay. Well... Just ran all the way over here for nothing. Never know. There, you know, could always be secrets. Also, I feel like that thing's going to attack us. Blair, hunt. Well, I'm now morbidly curious. Or was that just a rifle that it dropped? That would be a hunting rifle. Okay. At least we know that's not a bad word. As before.
Hey, what are you up to? I thought this was my side of the bed.
Uh-oh. What kind of memory was that? That looks like progression. So what's on the upper path? Anything? Or is this blocked? Okay. No choice, then.
He entered the trap, surrounded by enemies. Wake had nowhere to run.
I'm so sick of you.
So sick of himself. Let's say, should have given me appropriate time to come on, reload. Nice. Yeah, adequate time to deal with that. Alright, so there's a clock on this bridge. I don't think these have any bearing on the final outcome of this little story, but if I hear a collectible, I kind of want to get it. Heavy duty lantern? Nice.
That's never a good sound, is it?
No, this is not. Just the gentle hum of something that could saw us in half. Should have just went straight for the flare gun. I feel like that would be a more efficient use of ammo. Okay. So it feels like every door I kick, it's another, like, place I shouldn't be. That was unfortunate. Got the dancing man up there. Feel like there's a clock upstairs, perhaps. I'll get up nice and close. And then we start blasting.
I think the dust in this place is setting
Damn
off
it.
my allergies. You're not even reading. Well, my allergies are definitely here. Listen. See? Allergies.
Barry kind of scared me a little bit. Okay, so no clock. Just the creaky floor sounded like it. That works out. Oh. Little damage from, I don't want to say shrapnel, but Bridge, memory.
Stop it! They're waiting for us downstairs. We don't have time for Alan.
I knew she wasn't really here, but she still made my heart ache. I had saved Alice, but I wasn't even sure when that happened. Was it days ago? Weeks? Longer? I had no way of knowing.
Sad, Alan Wake. So bridge there and then kick this or push this and there we go.
Whoa, that's fast. Guess you gotta run, Al.
Felt like if there was going to be an alarm clock, it would be in that corner. All right, so just need to set this back up.
That looks crazy dangerous, Al.
Shut up, Barry. Ah. Every time I get excited about dodging something, somebody's got to ruin it. Or correction, every time I think I get lucky, I really don't. Just gonna get hit by somebody else. It's the way it goes sometimes. Memory.
Hey, lover. Come here. I've got something for you.
I could only hope that Alice was all right. I didn't know what happened to her after she left the dark place.
I have a theory. There was something that was said toward the end of the game. Thomas Zane was talking about a Mr. Scratch taking my place. He's probably living with...
Zane? Is that you?
Living in another version of Alan. I'm going to say that it's not.
Hey, hold that pose. That was a good one.
Like this?
Yeah, but smile a little more. No, that's too much. You want to look mysterious. Maybe a little tough. You know how people go for those dangerous bad boys.
But I'm not dangerous.
Oh, come on. You write about terrible things all the time. People want to think that you're intimately
Just go
familiar
with it,
them.
idiot.
You kill Casey in this book. You need to look a little bit like a murderer. Oh, that's good. Do that again. You look handsome.
And dangerous.
You know, I wasn't sure about the beard before, but I was wrong. It looks good on you. Okay, I think we're done.
Great. I want to get out of this suit.
Hey, things are looking up.
Guess danger is sexy.
That was when I was still working, when I felt like a real writer instead of a fraud. It was a good memory. I wished I hadn't seen it.
Thanks for making me feel bad. Man in a diving suit? Well, it's meant to sound like Zane. Is it actually? We're going to pull out the shotgun just in case. We wouldn't still be getting flares and stuff if we were done. I mean, the other option is that Darth Vader has entered our apartment.
Alan, you made it. This area of the dark place is calmer, at least for the time being. We can talk here, but we don't have much time.
Zane, how do I get out of here?
That's what you face. That's you, even as we speak.
Darkness. Darkness coming! Swept him away. Lost. He knew. He knew! He couldn't hold on. He knew there was no way out. Oh!
No! I'm right here,
What was
Zane!
going wrong?
That's not me, it's
Wrong.
just... I don't know, an echo, a hallucination. The dark presence.
The dark presence is not responsible for this. You are making this happen. You're trapped in your own nightmares. You are fighting yourself.
Wake didn't understand it. He would never make it. He would never wake up. He'd get swallowed up in the rising tide of darkness. It was coming. It was coming.
Shut up!
Imagine telling yourself to shut up.
Swept away by the gathering insanity. Zane was gone. Wake could feel the pressure, gnawing at his mind. The darkness wasn't so bad. It was in him. He felt it. He knew the voice spoke the truth. It was just too hard to think. He couldn't make sense of it. Couldn't. He wanted to go with the flow. Stop thinking and just let go.
You know, let's just do the catch-all for this. Just light a flare. Too tired to take Doom right now, but holy shit that I did start the Ancient Gods. I don't know how I feel about the buff totems, but you can't kill giving those shield fuckers powers or fighting two shield fuckers at once. But the ghosts are so cool and annoying. My next girlfriend has green eyes. She's getting shot and grenaded in a video game. Good catch. The buff totems are fine, but the spirits or whatever I think they're called were supremely annoying. Buff totems, vinyl wall, or 8s in a jar. How do I want to put it? The ghost, at least the mechanic feels like... Oh, so... I'll microwave a little, grenade, microwave. So... I'll say that yes, maybe when you encounter them for early on, they're not bad, but I feel like the mix of combat gets a little bit ruined by what they're trying to throw in, because they're trying so hard to force you in one direction, which I get that the base game does that to a degree, but you do have some freedom. I can actually agree with that 100%. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say until you finish it. The buff ghost creatures are by far the worst. I agree. But yeah, it just felt like they leaned a little too hard. No staggering, sponge everything you throw. Yeah. Take all the knowledge you knew about the game. Throw it out. Here's an enemy that says, fuck you. Oh, I didn't get the flare off in a good spot. I'm gonna stay behind the shelf. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, just kidding.
The scope of this horror was unimaginable. It would have been so much easier to let go.
Yes, burn, other wake. Burn.
Everything he saw was a twisted, a stray thought.
Can you... Can I just sit back for a second and...
He knew he could just let go, succumb to it. But Warren had already done it. He was done.
Kind of glad I'm back here. God damn. All right, let me let me read chat. Let me catch up. Base game. Fuck if that's not one of the most gratifying cycles. Yeah, the to use their terms, combat chess of everything having a proper counter. No. You're good. You're good. And that's okay. There was just no way I was going to be able to read and do that at the same time and, dodging while you're reading. So, yeah. Let me, started the game on Ultra Insane or whatever, right below Nightmare. Ultra Violence. Base game and everything, I went straight up Nightmare for everything. But that was partially because I streamed it and I wanted to give myself the added challenge. But yeah, it takes a while. You actually, it's one of the few games where, you actually use your mouse wheel to switch, and that's, the most satisfying thing. So it's, the ballista combos and everything is just, yeah, ballista, rocket. Because there's no recycle penalty when you switch weapons. So you have my mouse wheel set up to grenade switch and down to set the previous weapon. Yeah, it's and you have the ability to customize that. Armor fire thing and quick swapping and weak points. Now that I got a cycle going, fuck, does it feel so good with the Sand of Horde? Yeah, you definitely hit that zone or the groove. To quick switch, I started using the mouse wheel. I think I avoided using the on-screen weapon wheel for the most part because I don't know, it just felt good. I don't want it, I never wanted to slow down the pace for myself. Because it's as you're saying, it feels just so awesome just going nuts and you're just constant motion, dodging, jumping, glory kills, just throwing that all together. Was Wolfenstein 2 is half as good as this? Because if it is, I have to grab it too. It's at least half as good as it. Yeah, sure. I will say that. Wolfenstein 2 I enjoyed. There are some forced stealth sections which are kind of odd. But if you enjoyed the New Order, Wolfenstein 2 is good. I actually had to think back because it's been longer since I played that than most of the other id Software games. Yeah, I played Wolfenstein 2 almost like when it released. The other cool thing is that you could switch in Doom is that you could switch up all of the weapon orders and everything. Remember loving New Order, Old Blood not as much. Yeah, Old Blood kind of like took a little bit of a step back from the which is weird for a DLC because it's like prequel, I think. Like the mechanics they introduced in there were not quite as good. How would I describe Wolfenstein 2? It takes what was New Order. It ratchets up the violence, but at the same time it ratchets up the camp. If that makes any sense at what I'm describing. Which it works a lot of times, but all the other times you're like, what the hell am I watching? Yeah, New Order has those like serious moments where Blazkowicz is just talking to himself and like just that sort of deal and being kind of introspective on what's going on. But yeah, 2 just kind of is almost full go most of the time. Oh, good, it's a boat. Actually, you know what?
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Really, Wayne. Come on. Your delusions.
Why is this happening to me? Lodge. No. Hartman. There's no way out. No way out. I need to get out of here. No. How do I get out of here?
Previously on Alan Wake. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. After saving my wife from the mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy here.
A nightmarish world that exists somewhere beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
Just do what Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really coming out of my head?
Dark place playing tricks on you.
I made my way across its ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
You're trapped in your own nightmares. You're still going deeper.
There you go, Alan. It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Really, Wake?
Your delusions.
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head.
Seriously, Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean, Al?
Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? to alarm you, pal, but it's sink or swim time.
Fine.
Find a way to
the
bury.
Pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time was running out. Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of reality based on my memories and thoughts.
Crumble. Oh. I didn't think we would get it from there, but sure, I'll take it. Once again, we are weaponless.
If all of this was from my mind, then I was the one making all this happen. I was literally fighting myself. It was a moment of clarity.
Yes, flashlight. Surprise. Again, morbid curiosity. Could be an enemy, could be a good surprise. Not a good surprise. Batteries, bullets. These are all nice to have. However, we don't have a gun yet.
After finishing Departure, I felt finished myself. All I had wanted was to save Alice. After that, a part of me had been ready to just give in and die. But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure if he meant the dark place or insanity. Perhaps they were one and the same.
I would say so. Yes, pump. Gimme. Oh, also, for anybody watching, and if you're a member of the Discord, we do have a poll up for what I'll be playing next after Alan Wake. If you want to get your votes in, it is there and available for you. Night Springs video games. Last time it was alarm clocks, now it's video games. But yeah, if you were Darkest Dungeon 2 hype, Ender Lilies, I'm out. Well, choose wisely. But I do understand that
Nice job,
people don't want to be spoiled on games.
You really are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I would do the same thing.
Yes, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy. Hey, check out the light show behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah.
Darkest Dungeon 2 you could spoil the fuck out of.
That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him.
I'm not in it for the story. I'm there for the suffering. Yeah, and considering the game is not completed yet, I don't think I would see it through. That might just be a play for pain for a week or so.
Lots of fireworks here.
Maybe two.
Wake heard the old gods play. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
I never completed the original. Okay. Dodge.
The music
Shouldn't these fireworks be affecting them? I feel like that was just a waste. Oh, I didn't even see that. Man, he's getting that right over the edge. Bright Falls, the city with the most foreign objects per capita.
Inside now, Al. The big guy busted down the door.
Thanks, Barry. All right, in we go. Respectable amount of batteries now. Oh.
Whoa. See, Al? This is classic you. Always making things complicated.
This is just a memory.
I'm gonna stay back here.
Memories are complicated. Yeah. So, I guess you're gonna need to talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna, you know, let you non-imaginary people talk in peace.
You're not coming?
Nah, that was a crutch. Hey, you're moving up in the world, buddy.
All right, let's go have a chat with Thomas Zane. Max Payne, Thomas Zane. Rhymes. Coincidence?
You have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy. Your previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left. Words like that have power here.
Clear.
The lighthouse?
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it. But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter. You are facing yourself, the parts of your mind that are hard to control. This is not a fight anyone else can win for you.
Ah, yes, platforming.
Okay, that's different.
I mean, what were you expecting, Wake?
I was glad to have someone with me in this place. He knew the terrain.
Oh, there goes the shotgun ammo.
If he was even human
Every time.
after so many years in this place.
I almost missed that jump.
Was tilted. It was turning upside down. Wake was lost. He would fall. He couldn't tell which way was up. He would die there, torn apart by the whirlwind.
Okay. Is this going to turn us all the way over or no? He was too high.
You can't want me dead this bad.
The storm was coming. It would throw him off.
I don't feel like any of these things are bridges. I mean, the bus looks about the most stable. Well, tally-ho. That's, I don't think I can reach. Eh, maybe I can. Okay. I thought we were totally gonna biff that. Hello.
To make my way through the swirling madness. It reminded me of the dark presence, just another memory, but it could still kill me.
This catwalk seems like a decent, maybe not, bed? Just keeps getting more weird. Rock. Get out of here. Let's actually not burn batteries here. You know, we had the possibility we might need to traverse quickly.
Stay focused on the lighthouse. If you can reach it, you will find the cabin.
Things are getting pretty crazy.
It's to be expected. You are struggling to reclaim yourself. The landscape reflects that strain, but each step takes you closer. If you persevere, you can attain the lucidity that fends off the darkness.
All right.
Now that I knew what I was facing, the environment became even wilder and stranger. Like it was no longer even bothering to pretend that things were normal.
I think we're well past that, aren't we? Actually, wait. Roll? Yeah, I was gonna say. Nice. Oh, no, 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 no. We let all the power go to our head. And, yeah. can't jump down here, can I? I mean, the path makes it look like a yes. Yeah, that's just death. Maybe I missed something there. I doubt we're going to get as good of a... Yeah, as I say, we weren't going to get the same roll. I feel like there's still one behind me. Okay. That's fine. I'd rather take one, you know, melee hit. Got his hooks in you. He did. But that's okay. Like I said, I'd rather take a single melee hit. Farming for murder. That's Wake's new book. You don't hit the big dude? Come on, game. I was gonna say, am I about to get attacked again? Because it feels like yes. Let's explodorate everything. How are you, Craft? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Or as good of a day that you can have. Okay, I hope you are too. Yeah, I'm decent. For a Monday, it could always be worse, you know? Work sucked a bit today. But I think I've got what was going to be a shitstorm under control. So yeah, now we're at the fun portion of the evening before we have to do it all again. V tames the great mighty Pooh. Yet another story should be written whole. I don't know if that's the kind of hole we want to go into. Fireworks. Reverse birth. Ah, okay. It almost looks like the pathway to the well-lit room. That was pretty cool, though. I mean, it was blatantly obvious on what we were supposed to do, but some of the concepts that they've introduced in the DLC are different than, you know, before. The whole, you know, aiming at words things was, you know, part of the story, but this takes, you know, the first DLC and this have taken that to a whole other level. Samiko still here? Just so everyone knows. I believe you. You said you were lurking and changing filters and all of that. You know, sometimes you gotta lurk rude while you're at it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Love your turtle, but she's so gross. Dang animals. I mean, honestly, the whole like messiness aspect of things kind of makes me not want a pet. But like I said, I am pretty much inevitably going to get a cat, so. Actual poop machines. Well, I will not be getting a turtle based off of that. Kitties stink too? Oh, they all stink. Dogs, cats, fish. Cats are dope, though. They pretty much take care of themselves. See... I hear that, but... at the same time, everybody I know with a cat has, like, a needy cat. And that just wants constant attention. They will murder your beer if left unsupervised. The day, just like I said, assuming that we're still on that timeline and nothing changes, and there's a cat that murders my beer, I think that's the point where I will be legitimately mad.
Wake was forced to run through a maze, hopelessly sprinting in the wheel, never getting anywhere. His life in miniature. It was useless.
Came back to this cat shit. Well, Samiko was talking about having to clean up after her turtle, which is apparently a poop machine. So that naturally went into having to clean up after pets. And I was discussing the inevitability of getting a cat, at least as of right now. The wife very much wants a cat.
Oh, now what?
Oh, man. Get her a pet rock? You know, I don't think she'll go for that. Can I climb the... Can we climb the stairs? Okay, typewriter keys. A. K. E. Wake. We spelled. Ooh. That kind of scared me a little bit. Monkey see, monkey do, huh? Where I was talking about a SpongeBob earlier, is entirely episode about pet rocks. Of course there is.
Let's have a look at your head, Mr. Wake.
So we're going back through Wake's memories at this point, it seems. Yeah, here's the drunk guy. I did turn the light on for him, though. Alan Dalek. I don't know enough about Doctor Who. Well, this is a mind bender. I feel like that's gonna kill me if I drop. And yet you knew, nerd. I used to work with British people, so yes, I know. Ew. Yeah, Choir of Wolves, we don't need to go into it, but he knows. Not the dirty redcoats. With their horrible teeth and everything. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I was trying to think of an insult for British people.
Elevator? Sure, why not? Next stop, Sanity.
You're doing well. Keep going.
It's hard to make sense of this place.
We had to quarter a couple of dirty redcoats for a period of time. It's true.
Home to forces and beings that are completely alien.
The Dark Presence.
Yes. I don't know what happened to it after your final encounter.
Is there any way out of here?
Sometimes transmissions can be sent between worlds. You've done this yourself. But to actually leave the dark place, I haven't found a way.
Their weird parliament system and their queen.
Stucky's gas station. Not something I particularly.
It was the Balding Forties UK Businessman Exchange Program. True. We had 2 of them. Family Guy has some jokes for them. Family Guy has probably has jokes for everything. Whether I remember half of them, no, but I've seen like all of the episodes somehow. It's one of those shows that I've never committed to watching, but I've watched so much of. It's so strange. But the entire system of like the Queen of England, and it's like it's a figurehead, but it's not at the same time. Weird. I've only seen the first 2. Oh, so you saw like the original Fox run. I think I fell into that category for a while, but then you just see it on, like, it's that show for me. Me and Liz go way back. I can introduce you. You know, may as well. Sir Kraft. What was I going to say about Family Guy? So I feel like everybody has that show that you've watched on TV, or you've watched but without actually having committed to. Like, it's that show that's always on the air. Like, I don't know. Like for some people, it's like Forensic Files or like stuff like that. But there's always, I feel like everybody's got that show that they just have seen without committing to watch. I miss the People's Court. Forensic Files is the sleeper. Yeah. Yeah, Forensic Files is the one I always think of a lot of times. Family Guy is probably the second one I think of because it's always on at just like random hours of the night, and you know I tend to be up, so it's just like, okay, guess what? Sure, I'll while I'm sitting here doing something else, I'll leave Family Guy on. Forensic Files or true crime? Am I fucking or sleeping? Hold on. Damn. Work hard, play hard? Excuse me? Actually, wait. Give me a flare. Boom! Oh, I almost dodged into that. Or like Locked Up or the first 40. I just, if am I just naming all like A&E shows? Is that what I'm really doing here? Can't be knighted. Dropped it from the system. Nope. Nice try, buddy. I just kind of I figured it was I was thinking it was like a derogatory like British to Australian thing. Like they're still holding the grudge so Australians can't be knighted. I could see that being a thing. And I will qualify I have that with no basis of history whatsoever. Ow. Did I knock that guy off the cliff? If I did, that's awesome. Okay, hold on. Don't have the time right now. Reload. What? Oh, I was like, where did you go? That man. Dead. Heraldry is too cool of a system to drop because they're all criminals and psychos. You guys can't, you turncoats. Can't tame these savages. Yeah. You know, can we just make that the accepted history? I'm cool with it. It's more fun that way.
There was no power to the log lift.
Because, you know, technically being knighted does it really mean anything? Oh, we do have this bridge. All right, now we have to build the electricity all the way back to that spot and make our path. Got it. And naturally, I'm sure we'll get ambushed on the way back. Because this is the natural order of things. Means more than getting a public service medal, my opinion. You know, I'm glad I didn't read that as, you know, you wrote it. But, you know, a pubic service medal, I don't really want to know what that entails. I feel like that's an award they hand out at like porn conventions. Who said, I want to live in a blood swamp as a satanic creature forest outside a gigantic desert hell, only a few hours from Antarctica and stranded from normal civilization. That man should have gotten knighted, no one else. And it was a man, someone committed medically there. No woman should ever stay there. That is... They would have drowned themselves at the reef. Extreme beginnings for an extreme country. Ooh, the log lift. Don't have to drown to the reef when everything can and will murder you. That is a valid point. Said I want to sound like Britain, but be entirely more insufferable. Hey now, I don't think it's insufferable. That man should not be knighted. What's the reverse of knighting? Getting your head chopped off? Execution by sword?
Dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the
So them just putting the
that is capable of rational
not the
thought
accent, the world.
Which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait, are you telling me I'm not real?
You're as real as anything else in this place.
So there are two of me?
Yes.
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me in the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed the clicker. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane? Zane, come on!
Well, that cleared things up.
Clear as mud. Your accent is beautiful, Craft. Don't let anyone tell you different. Unless it's you yourself. I mean, like, when you have an asshole you want everyone to remember, you don't just kill them. You have to, like, make a statue, a piece of art or something. They weren't so creative in medieval times for purely boredom. There was usually a symbolism or mythology behind how someone fucked you off if it was public. Yeah, publicly... I mean, people don't remember, you know... I guess, do people remember those that went to the guillotine, you know? Some. But were they already famous before they went there, though? think the handgun ammo got... Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought they got shot off the side. Your message is identical to the one you sent within the last 30 seconds. Yes. Wait, did Twitch actually warn you? Is that a thing? That man was... Oh. Man was dual-wielding hammers. Yes. It doesn't like two of the same message. Yeah, I mean, that is spam protection. Scaphism. Known as the boats, is an alleged ancient Persian method of execution, and it entailed trapping the victim between two boats, feeding, covering them with milk and honey, and allowing them to fester and be devoured by insects or other vermin over time. Yeah? Like, that just doesn't come from boredom. That's why pyramids are a thing in chats. Honey, bake my ham, daddy. Wow. Yeah, that's almost like personal shit. Like somebody like someone fucked your wife personal. But the drinking gold thing was a real ass execution method. I have no knowledge of Game of Thrones, actually. Boom. Nice. But yeah, like, that's also... I mean, keeping that head was to be a pretty serious, like, don't fuck with that guy. He has golden trophy heads. That one's Joseph. He has dumb questions. Yeah, like, it is a message. What happened? All I heard was someone fucked your wife personal. We were talking about various, like, execution methods. The one that was brought up... I think the one that Wolves posted in chat was about getting tied between two boats and fed but eaten alive by insects and vermin. Because you're soaked in honey. I think that was what I said. That's personal shit.
In the unnatural wind. It was heralding the enemy's arrival. Wait, wouldn't leave this place alive.
Yeah, and Australia being a penal colony. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I mean, we're talking back in, way back in history, but... Such extravagant executions did exist, and... Yeah. I never understood that. She partook in the fucking... Why are you only mad at the other fucker? We're not a penis colony. And I will say this moderately carefully. You're mad at the other dude because in that time women didn't have rights or free will, so it's considered to be the dude's fault because she didn't have a choice. That would be my best answer to that question. Then it ain't fucking... Well, whatever you want to name it. Crumble, crumble. I don't think I want any of this to crumble. Fuck it. You know what? Whatever. But dong fucking is different. Oh, you really couldn't take the Mr. Cowboy hat with you? You know what? Dodge. Oh. Alright, fine. Enjoy that. Can you not, man? Actually. Give me the boom. Crumble. Ah. That's just simpler. I'm glad I did not hit that one. Yeah, pouring gold down someone's throat to kill them was one of the richest, coolest ways to say fuck off in ancient history. Sure, it's one of those things you only feel a moment of because your brain fires off every fucking chemical it has. Yeah, at that point you're just gone. What was I saying?
A moment.
The quote unquote. Well, hold on, let me. Oh, okay. I said. No, the only serious thing was like. Not being mad at your wife back in the day for sleeping with another man. And I was saying it in like the a way that is that women weren't considered to have rights at that time, so that's why it's not, you know, quote unquote her fault. The woman would often have a worse fate, but yeah, dying by gold. I mean, I guess like at least you go in extravagance to a degree. For the Game of Thrones moments. I will... It's just great for the clunk. I will watch that. I feel like that's a no-no from Twitch. Rock. Speak it into existence. Or type it. Whatever suits your fancy. Alright. Path with nothing. Sure, let's go with that. In reference to what? Flash? No? Actually, wait. Goodbye. There. That was necessary. Oh, flash is for flashbangs. That's right. Stop throwing shit at me. Dying in extravagance. Ah. I mean, if you're gonna die, you're already dead at that point. Like, that's the premise I'm gonna use. I'm not saying it wouldn't be horrible. Oh, these are okay. That's a lot of birds. This is true. At least you die somewhat rich. Yeah. I mean, that's all I was really thinking there. I mean, yes, if you're you're already dead. Your life is already forfeit. Murder them. Oh wait, they already are. They kind of got melted in that whole situation. But yes, they are a murder of crows. Indeed.
Wake ran for the light. It was pointless. He would never reach it. His life would be snuffed out just as easily as the very thing he thought would save him.
So I need to run.
Even with the light gone, all I could do was keep going.
Yeah, this is... yeah. Rock. Even point blank, they don't die from a shotgun, which is very sad. All right, we're at the lodge.
You have a lot of problems, Alan.
I do.
I'm so glad you decided to come back to me. Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you...
I'm not Frank, I'm Alan.
I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being unfair.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which...
It's like somebody's got an Alan Wake soundboard.
Insomnia has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems and dismiss the things that truly trouble you. In your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand.
It's important that I face it.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey. That sounds like fun.
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis.
Wow.
I hate you for your childish temper and the arrogance and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll never see you again.
Ouch.
I just can't argue with that. I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
Yeah, no. Pretty sure we would never say that. But thanks, Dr. Hartman.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
Where was the... Hold on. There were drops for tools and stuff. Can I get out here? Can't open the door. Can't do that. And doesn't look like we can interact with that or hit it with the flashlight. I've watched so much Family Guy. When you said Dr. Hartman, that's what it reminds me of. That's not. Yeah. I mean, I would say that's pretty normal. I don't even know if I would have remembered Dr. Hartman from Alan Wake having, you know, unless I had, you know, played this or Control. So, all right, I'm missing something here. Guess we just go up. Is it though? Is it normal? I don't see why not. It's just word association. Our brains are kind of wired that way. Oh, okay, that works. I said that ominous tone can only mean one thing. Wow, we dodged that from really far. You know, carrying on with that, I would think it was weird if, like, you said, like, Family Guy is literally the best show ever made. I have to watch it every single day. Otherwise, my life is not complete. Then maybe I would question it a little bit. Oh. Easy with the shovel, man. Okay, let's not do that. I haven't seen many of the newer seasons. It's pretty amazing the show is still going. I mean, for sure. You could definitely say the same thing about South Park or The Simpsons as well. Because those have been those respectively have been going even longer. I think. Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. And not being caught up on the... Oh, I didn't want to use a flashbang, but you know what? It's fine. It all works out in the end. Let's just not get run into by this dude. Cinematic there. Oh. Speaking of, getting smoked in the face by pickaxe. Definitely. Oh, we are low on ammo. Let's just book it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I said that would be a real shame if I died right there. A real shame. Alright. I know it said supplies over on that bridge where Thomas Zane is, but... Alright. I feel like it wouldn't have hurt it to... What?
Well done. You have come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
Memory ignites.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See? I know you. But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere.
Aw. Alice isn't so bad after all.
They kept coming. There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get him with sheer numbers.
So basically what you're saying is I need to run. Because we definitely don't have the ammo for some of this. Need the lighthouse to do the dirty work. Yes, open it up. See the scenic views of the lighthouse. Goodbye. Anyway, let the flashlight recharge just a little bit. Don't need to sprint all the way through this. Come on. Lighthouse should get him, right? Indeed. Alright, need them to gather right here. One more. Oh, just got to the edge. You stay right there, boys. Please don't get hit from behind. Yep, stay back there. Mid dodge. Oh, get into the light, you idiot. No behind hits. What you mean? Hey, Rude, and a party of 7. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope you had a great stream. Final Fantasy 14 today. I know you had a good time playing that because of how much you love that game, so I feel like it's almost a formality just to ask. But yeah, thank you all who took part in the raid. I can send Rude some love, but it'd just be crusty by the time the mail arrives. I feel like there's probably an elegant solution for that. But why? New expansion's coming out, so I had to prepare. Yeah, absolutely understandable. Am I the only one who can't read Roman numerals? I don't know. Let's take the temperature of the room. I don't know if I was ever like formally taught. It was just maybe like once. Ow. Stop that. More light. There we go. Get fried. Oh, okay. Okay. That's flare worthy. Oh wait, that actually worked. Clearing the rock like before I got to the area. We're almost there. Oh. Oh, man. Hey, you can fuck right off, bud. So clear all of these. Oh, that was a gauntlet. L is 50, so now you know. Yeah. Yep. Star Wars kind of helped me to be able to read Roman numerals. C is 100, M is 1000. Also the Super Bowl. Yep, the Super Bowl definitely helped me as a kid because I was curious on what all that meant. For real? Yeah, completely serious. What craft type than everybody else? Yeah. Like, let's do so Super Bowl 56 this year is, or 2022 rather, for the season, let me say, is Super Bowl LV, well, it looks like LVI, but thought Craft was fucking with me for a second. Oh, I'm sorry. This is either way. Yeah. 100% legitimate. IE is 5 or V is used to shorten the numbers. WrestleMania 21 was the best.
The Lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure
Triple
what was
X.
going to happen now.
That could mean so many things. It could mean an awful string of movies. Or if you're in Queensland, if you're a Queensland bogan, 4 X's. No. Quad X is a Queensland lager. Think Bud, think Rubus. Oh. 4X. It's like Dos Equis, except for it's 4. Because it's, the more you have it, the better it is. Ah, the shot of him going up the stairs in the lighthouse is like from like the very first like cutscene of the game. I think.
Zane had left me. I wasn't sure what the dark presence had done.
4 times worse than Dos Equis.
From now on, I was on my own. Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
Oh, return. Well, let's just check. Nothing exciting. The other beer here is Victorian. Yeah, Victorian Bitter. It's even nastier. I've heard of VB. I don't know if that exists in the States or not. If such a thing is possible. Like, I think VB is what 4X drinks piss out. Wow. So, at least what I'm seeing is that Victoria Bitter does not exist in the U.S. And from what you're saying, that's probably a good thing. Good. I'm sure we have a nasty equivalent. I would try it. Just the once, though. You probably get Foster. Oh, yeah. We absolutely have Fosters. Which we don't even drink here. Yeah, I had heard that. Yeah, Foster's is kind of... I don't even know if it's... I wouldn't say it's popular. It's just kind of... It's a cheap beer. Is it bad? No, it's plain. It's boring, but it's not, like, repulsive. I've had worse. Let me put it that way.
I was surprised by the change of scenery. But
I no longer trust your taste in beers.
Starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
Wow, it's gorgeous, Alan.
Yeah, I can think of a bunch of cheap beers that are worse than a can of Foster's. So maybe it's the fact that we have worse options. It makes it seem less bad. What's my favorite beer? That is actually a tough question. Oh, that's what that sound is. Well, we definitely missed a video game cartridge earlier then. That's fine. I'd really have to think about what my favorite beer is. Because I kind of classify them like, if I want something cheap, like if I want something that's expensive, you know, there's the entire like craft beer scene that's a thing now. Favorite beer. I don't like beer very much in general, but I'm liking Blue Moon and Shock Tops. So you like wheat-based beer, just from telling me that, and so does my wife for that matter. If you happen to be out and you're going to have a beer, try if there's a Hefeweizen on the menu. I would say try that because they tend to be in the same vein. Hefeweizen. Something like that. Like I said, that's like my wife's favorite style of beer, so I end up ordering it a lot for her. But let me actually spell it in chat. Since that's infinitely more useful for copying and pasting. Yeah, I would almost have to go by, like, styles. Tell me, do you guys have that craft beer label for any ale? Rather than what you do? Craft beer kind of signifies, at least in my mind, like independent brewers that make things that you're not going to find, that you wouldn't typically find elsewhere. Like, now it's popular. So, like, the label of craft beer, now that it's popularized, I mean, you can go almost anywhere and find an IPA, for example. But, you know, more than a simple lager or ale or something like that. Anything, like, more extravagant. All the bottle-os here label any ale as craft, and it shits me to tears. Yeah, that is not at all. Yeah, your IPAs, all your variants of IPAs, your gosh. There's one that's on the tip of my tongue that I can't think of. Saison was what I was thinking of. But, like, you can have, like, more extravagant things. Like, there was a brewery that I used to live by that had a what they called a peanut butter cup porter. That's one of my more liked beers. Not my favorite, but it just reminded me of it as I was looking at this list. So, like, you could have a porter, but it's more than just that. So, like, milk stouts or yeah, things like that. But yeah, typically, like, your lagers or just standard ales or even pale ales those are not craft beer. Because there's an infinite number of types of ales. You know, you have brown ale, amber ale, you know. But for the most part, it's usually like high percent plus, you know, made by an independent brewery is the criteria. Amber Ale sounds like a triple X. The one that we one of the two beers that I have.
Hey, Al.
Is an amber ale.
Here.
What?
So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
Shut up,
This is
Barry.
ridiculous. You're not even real.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings.
Or other Barry. Turns out there was one called Amber Alina. Of course. How long are you streaming today, V? Gotta step away for a minute. Well, I'm planning on streaming till the end of this game, but I feel like that's fast approaching. So I would say, I'm gonna say probably a half hour at the absolute most. But I'll probably hang out a couple minutes after we, complete the game and watch all the cutscenes and then reflect on the experience that is Alan Wake. So I don't plan to sign off imminently, but soon. Try to be fast. I'll be right back. No worries. If you don't make it back, I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kind of hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine. You're abandoned. Bye.
Harsh. I abandoned you.
Is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
It was in everything. It was even taking the people away.
I will not miss the end.
His friends against him. They were all.
I'll walk real slow. Go, go, go.
What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself
Oh, God.
from getting better?
Barry the Axe Murderer.
Here we go! I'm earning the 50% commission.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then you can't even get along with that guy. People skills, Al! You're a master!
Oh, we're getting loaded up now.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan! It's not just that. You're a modern master of crime fiction, an expert on murder in dark alleyways, and a master of substance abuse. That sounds the best part. Think of this as bullshot treatment.
Hartman and Barry. Okay. That's fine.
You'll make a great husband for me, my boy. Could we discuss your relationship with your father?
I love the distorted voices on the dildo batteries. God, no. Fuck you, Hartman. Like, did he think he could dodge that? I love his little run there.
It's great that my job mostly consists of making sure
Oh, I have to fight everybody.
impulse control. I'm a pistol on track. It's very enriching. I have several orders just because I never know when you'll get in trouble again. You know what? what kind of people need that? Gangsters
And assholes.
and your
Not again.
was they make
Money. All the time.
Hey! When you threw a hissy fit,
Ego.
couldn't take it, and because of that, you
Almost got me killed a dozen times over.
BFF, Al!
BFF.
Old man with his guitar. I want to hold on to flashbang as long as possible.
It's totally not good that you have to literally pay your best friend to hang out with you because of...
Serve the ass.
Man, he did not give a fuck. But he won't will about this.
Really running low on patience here.
Alright, not fair game. That didn't work? I mean, it killed the birds, so, I mean, that's...
I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
I kind of want him to go, like, full-on, like, Vinny Gognitti. Even though it's not the character. Nope. No, don't. No, stop picking with the batteries, you idiot. Oh, wait, his bar regenerates. If anything, I should go get my shotgun, or I should get more shotgun ammo. Yeah, we're gonna refill on all of the ammo now. All of it. Okay. One more fight or a final cutscene? Who knows? TVs are all fried, which kind of signified Wake fighting himself. That's cut off now.
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. a sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Rock. But the fact that I had to play the game, hold on, I had to play the game a very particular way with specific graphic settings, because if I left the frame rate uncapped, the game just flat out just refuses to render things properly at times. There was a lot of like artifacting around the game, so I think it could have used another technical pass, and I don't know if this behavior is consistent with the console versions of it. So I can't fully, pass judgment on it as a remaster, but at least for the PC version, that's what I see, so that's what I'm going to call out. So, yeah, if you've never played Alan Wake, it's probably more worth it to you, but you're selling a 10-year-old game for half the price of what it was at the time, with some fancy new visuals and DLC included. There's no way that would have been worth $60, that's for sure. This game should have started with you shining the torch on the word remastered. That would have been a nice touch, and it would have made sense. But mechanically, the game is a product of its time, at least from a control scheme, because that was the game, is the controlling the flashlight with the right stick and all of that. So it works. It didn't feel bad to control. Hire me, game devs. Hey, they need idea people. Although, not supposedly, the game industry is not the place you want to be if you want to keep your soul. Maybe an indie game studio. But in general,